What it is, y'all? It is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you today with more Damachi, and today we are talking about the data mines. We haven't done this in a couple of weeks. There really hasn't been an insane amount of data to talk about, and this kind of remains the facts. Really, honestly, Danmemo is really good about dropping everything we need either on Twitter or Facebook. Like, they tell us just about everything. The only thing they don't tell us is 7th Zone. You can probably already tell up here where I'm going to get with that. But first, we'll start at the beginning here. Heroic Trial. Now, what we'll say here, my data miner isn't able to pull out like any kind of locked information, like stuff in future events and things like that. Don't ever really seem to be added like prior to the event, or at least not that my guy is able to access. So we just basically have most of the stuff that came in the data download for what's coming tonight. I don't have anything on the new event that's dropping later on in this in part 3. Nothing about the new story. All of that is either locked or is just not been added in yet, which is actually kind of smart on the part of Right Flyer. But nevertheless, we've got Heroic Trial. We knew that was coming. Here are the items for it. Hopefully you can see that they're rather small on the screen. But here are the items for it. Pretty straightforward stuff. Not a crazy amount to talk about, like I said. Of course, the banner for Heroic Trial. You know, this is what's going to actually appear in-game. That's all going to be dropping tonight. Familia Rush is also dropping tonight, and I will say once again, we have a couple of holes in a couple of our Familias that we need to fill. It'd be great if you don't have a Familia. Now, unfortunately, it is just too late to leave a Familia. You have a 24-hour period to do that. But if you don't have a home in a Familia right now, you will not get Familia rewards unless you join a Familia. We've got a few holes. Time is of the essence, guys. By 10 p.m. tonight, we can't add anybody. So make sure you get in if you're looking for a home. All right. That's what I was talking about earlier, 7th Zone. So they don't ever really tell us what's coming here. Here's all the more Heroic Trial stuff and Familia Rush. 7th Zone is interesting this time around. So they gave us 4, which is abnormal. Normally they give us 2, and we can kind of figure out immediately what's happening this week. So we have a fire type and a water type. Now, they also gave us wind and light. And I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say I think we just had light. So I really feel like tonight's is going to be the fire type. It just seems to make the most sense to me. Fire and water will most likely be the ones you see tonight, only because I feel like we had the other ones more recently. So, plus these kind of work with some of the teams we've been dealing with to a lesser extent. Now, being fire, you know, it's going to be weak to water. That does mean to me, I think these are finally going to be single target. Because I don't think in the anniversary, I don't think we've got an AoE water unit, have we? Let me pull up my game here. I don't think, because I know we got the water Riv. Let's see. Let's go ahead and go into the album, and we'll go to Adventures and 4-star water units. Let's see. I know we got the new Riv. RD is an AoE. So it could still be AoE, but no, because she's only... no, actually, her only attack is single target. Everything else is a buff. So yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we're gonna be probably back to single target, because we have, you know, the water Riv that we got right at the beginning, and of course then there's RD. So I think single target makes sense. I think that makes the most sense. So start planning accordingly. Plus, if you really think about it, water is going to be weak to what? Earth. So most likely that's going to be Otarl. So I really feel like we're going to be back to single target tonight. That might also bring back the multiple ailments. I really hope not, but there's a distinct possibility. So if that is the case, we'll talk about how to address that. You may want to mentally prepare for that. They haven't done it in a while, but I think last time we got single target, they actually did that with one of them. So really mentally prepare for tonight's. If you do not have Otaro Maximum Broken, I thankfully Maximum broke him last night on stream. I will be doing my final summons on the incoming banners tonight on stream. Should be live at 10 p.m. Hopefully I won't be late this evening. Although Wednesday is a very busy day for me. My goal is to not be late tonight. Though I say that, families are families in that regard. But I really, honestly, in my heart of hearts, feel like single target makes the most sense for 7th zone tonight. So prepare your water teams, prepare your earth teams. I think that is going to be the best possible scenario. Now, the other reason I say that is because if you actually look at the file names here, I have to really... Let me see if I can zoom in here a little bit. So the file name on the Dragon one is 126 015, and then this one is 025. Now, the ones down here are 015 and 025, but it is, instead of 200, 210. So that says to me that these will probably be next week's. So that is going to then be... Oh, where'd you go? There we go. That is then going to be wind and light again next week. So does that mean we're going to get a banner of single target dark units? I don't know. Only time will tell. But I really feel like... then they could just bring it back to AoEs as well, which would honestly make the most sense for those ailment types. But nevertheless, fire and water seem to be the elements tonight, and I really honestly feel like those are going to be single targets. As for the rest of the data mines, really all we have are the levels for... let me go back out here. Or not. There we go. All we really have are the levels for Familia Rush, the backgrounds, so it's not really that terribly important. Like I said, there isn't an insane amount of data, but I really feel like the biggest thing you could do is start mentally preparing for these. So that is pretty much it. Like I said, it's a short data mine this evening. We are expecting new information next week. They should be dropping the new tale. Let's see. If I pull up the current Estrella record, everything unlocks in 7 days and 9 hours. So we will know what this new story event or whatever, we're going to get some information on that. If you don't want spoilers, I won't give you any spoilers. Well, I'll give you a warning before we drop spoilers. But the final story event will be dropping next week. And like I said, I do kind of expect maybe there's going to be a dark unit or something like that. Maybe there's a mystery banner, kind of like they did with Hestia and Bell. Who knows? I honestly don't know. I mean, remember, we haven't gotten any dark units at all in the event. So, who knows? Maybe it's a hint. I don't know. Hard to tell. Maybe they'll just require you to have Rage Otaro. Who knows? But for now, that is going to be the video. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments section down below. Do you want to see a new banner with some dark units, maybe? I don't know if I do, because I'm going to be real. I'm really short on Iris, and I really need to start saving again. So, personally, I kind of hope not. But let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, share. Catch you guys on the next one. I didn't have anything else for the outro. Oh, the Discords. New Discords in the comments, or in the description. Make sure you check them out. There's 2 of them now. My personal Discord and the other Discord we partnered with, which has a lot of data in it. So absolutely check that out if you are into expanding your knowledge base, so to speak, on the game. So catch you guys on the next one. Hopefully catch you for the live stream tonight.